I have an admin note for you. If I'm getting ready to go out for a little bit, because I'm about to go cut down some trees, I just stick a full battery in there, and as soon as this empties out, it'll drain the battery. That way, I keep on macerating. Look at that iron furnace. So shiny as it smelts. Hey guys, Galucia here, and I am getting ready to make my extractor. 4 tree taps, a electric circuit, and a machine. Bow. Stick that bad boy right there. How's my macerator doing? Out of juice. No. So this is the problem in the early days when we don't have continual energy, but that's okay. So, bam. Put the wood in there. As you can see, it's got a progress bar like everything else. And now instead of needing 3 logs plus a tree tap, and that requires 5 pieces, so now you're talking about over 4 logs for just 1 piece of rubber. It's 1 log per rubber. So we're getting that accomplished. Stick that in the generator, charge it up. And right now I'm working on just glass so I can stop being in the rain. It's been raining for like the last 15 minutes. It's crazy. Obviously this is picking up right where I left off, but yeah, a lot of rain. But, you know, just working on macerating all the stuff that I collected so far. We got a lot done down in the cave and got all kinds of stuff macerated, if that's a term that I can use. So, let me think. We got our macerator, we got our extractor, and we have a single generator. What do I want to make now? Well, I guess we're going to need to make a what's it called? Not a transporter. Transmitter. We're going to need to make a transmitter. Yes! And that's going to require a lot more material. So I'm going to get to work on smelting more and all that good stuff. Finish my roof and get some bars. Actually, no. We're going to make an electric furnace first. But still, same principle applies. I'll be back. Okay. Got some more stuff. We have to stop production here for just a moment. Now, all machines, we're going to have to later make a bronze wrench. And that's the only thing you can pick. That's the only thing you can pick the machines up with. What are you doing in my house? No. But the iron furnace, you can go ahead and just pick that up with a pick, like so. And then we're going to take the iron furnace, put it there. Redstones and a circuit. Bam! Electric furnace, just like that. And now that this is electric, I'm going to stick it over here. Because eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to be running wires under the floors and coming up to these machines, and then yeah, so that's why I'm keeping them all together, because it'll make it easier for wiring purposes later. Let's get our battery, put that in there, get back to work on my glass. Get to work on my glass. But this is as fast as it gets. Very quick. As you can see, I mean, for anyone that plays enough and is used to it, you can obviously tell that's very fast. I usually don't need too many electric furnaces. I mean, 1 for now is definitely going to get the job done. How's my rubber doing? Good. Macerator is macerating. Getting some stuff done here. Alright, so I was talking before about a transmitter. Yes, transmitter. That is what's going to be next. Let me get some more materials. Okay, guys. What I did was, first of all, I made an extra battery. That way I can leave one there and have one charging. But then along with that, I had to make 4 other batteries, because the transmitters are a pain in the butt. So 4 batteries. Oh wait, I'm getting carried away here. Before I make the batteries, I need to make another machine. Bow. Okay, 4 batteries and 4 cables. And thankfully that makes 2 transmitters, so that's what's up. Now, one of them is going to go right here, and then when we can, later on, we're going to start creating some power generating goodness, and that is pretty much all going to be based on the roof. Once this battery finishes charging, though, because I don't want to deal with it right now, and I can stick all that coal in there. Yeah, minus that, so I can make myself some candles. But yeah, once this battery finishes charging, what we're gonna do is, because I don't want to waste the fact that I already started charging this battery. Hurry up. Hurry up. Okay. Stick this transmitter right there. And bow. It's like a big battery. As you can see, it holds 60,000 power. Each battery is 10,000 power. So once this bad boy gets up to 10,000, all you gotta do is you stick a battery here in the top, and it automatically charges. In fact, I can show you. The bottom is you can put power into it. Bam. For storage. And then bam. Take it back out. So that's how that works. And if you have an empty battery like this, and you stick it in there, it won't fill up, but as soon as this hits 10,000, it'll just instantly charge that. But what this will do is, when we're not using excessive amounts of power, is it'll allow you to store and charge up your excess power, so that when you do need a bunch of it, you have it. Checking all my stuff here. Good, I needed more rubber. Awesome. See, there we go. That's out. Bzz. All right. So at this point in the game, basically what we're going to want to do is store up, wait, how much? Yeah, let me take those because I'm going to make some more wire. We want to store up as much resources as we can. Like, as you can see, because I went down into the cave right away to get what I needed, I still have a lot of resources that I need to macerate, to smelt. So at this point in your journey, like, these are the basic machines to get you started. And now that we have those, it's just a matter of getting all these materials smelted and everything put together so that we can carry on from here. The only other thing I can show you for right now is kind of like a hold on, I did this backwards because I'm not even sure what the count is. I think it's 3, but I don't want to dig in the wrong spot. Part of our wall is going to get replaced with just straight up wire, or the cable rather. When you put cable down, it just whoops, turns into this ugly looking block. And what we're going to do is we're going to need that to create a wind turbine and solar panels to go on the roof, and those things that I just mentioned are going to transmit the power down to here, and then the transmitter is going to get charged up, and then there's going to be cable coming out the bottom of the transmitter and running over to these machines, and then we will no longer have to keep running back and forth with batteries. Oh, good. Okay, let me get back to work on sand, even though I need a lot of stuff more than sand just so I can finish this roof. But yeah, so we don't have to keep running back and forth with batteries. That way we can just it'll just run and we don't have to worry about it. Now, the wind turbines, which I'll get into more detail later, but they need to be built very high up. The higher the better, because that's where the wind is, and nothing can be immediately near it. Nothing within 4 spaces around it. So like if this was the wind turbine, 1, 2, 3, 4, the nearest thing would have to be this far away, and no more than 2 above it or below it. So like this roof, it's actually cutting a little close. I leave 3 around because that'll obstruct the wind. We're not going to be getting as much wind from it, and that is out of juice. Hitting wrong buttons. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take a break from macerating that and macerate this instead, because I'm starting to build up on some copper here. But, yeah, or copper. Yeah, there. Okay. All right. Actually, while I'm at that, I do need a tool. So let me just get like 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bronze. See how I mixed that? Yeah. Okay. Take a break from glass. Bronze. Now hold on. How many? What do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I did that right. I only need 6 to make a bronze wrench, which we need to pick things up. So at some point in the future, if I end up having to move something, you know, I want to have a wrench ready to go. Also, I'm going to start making my tools out of bronze. Bronze is slightly stronger than iron, so it's a great thing to make your tools out of. As you can see, I've already ran out of my axe. and I'm low on everything else. So I'll be making everything out of that. But oh, great, awesome, yeah, left that in there. That's not gonna work. But anyway, so but besides the wind turbines, we're also gonna be putting solar paneling up on the roof. That'll be on the roof at the roof level, and that'll get hooked up to the same cable, so it'll all be running to this transmitter. And then as time goes on, I'll probably break that up and add some more stuff on this side running down to another transmitter, and so on and so forth, especially as your machines get more and more complicated and they start requiring more and more energy. That becomes an issue. But as you can see right now, I'm using both these machines. They're both running, and I have both my batteries already stored, so I mean, you know, I can leave them in there for whenever the time comes that they need it. And while that's, but right now I wouldn't be doing anything productive, but I am, because the transmitter is storing up. And another thing I like about having a transmitter with a generator hooked up to it like this, especially in, I think what'll be the, hopefully in the next episode, I'm hoping that I can make wind turbines and solar panels and show you how to hook all that up. Now that's a lot, that's asking a lot. We may only get to the wind turbines, but then shortly after that we're going to make a compressor which used to make biofuels out of saplings and stuff like that, and the biofuels can also be stuck in here. I don't remember what the ratio is for coal, but I know 1 can of biofuel, when hooked up to a transmitter, will generate 32,000 for your power level. So that's pretty awesome. And I like having a transmitter like this that's separate from the whole circuit, because it's gonna, that way when I'm finding stuff like coal that isn't nearly as important now because I don't need it for my furnaces and whatnot, it's going to just sit over there and build up until I max it out, and it just sits there at 60,000. And then believe it or not, there's wind variances in the game. There's times when there's no wind, so your wind turbines aren't going to do anything for you for power. And of course at night or in rain, your solar panels aren't going to do anything for you power. So if I'm trying to do a bunch of machines, I got all kinds of machines lined up here, and all of a sudden I got all these variances going on where I'm not getting any outside power, and this is reading 0, then I could stick one of my batteries in there and help it out. Because, you know, most of the time you want this to be going up, but there's going to be certain times when it's running down, especially at night. I try to store up as much as I can during the day, and then at night you should have enough to get you through it, but you never know. So those are our goals. That's what we're doing. Look at that. See, I'm doing good. Might as well. Yeah. Okay. I'll make some candles here. You do want to have at least some torches. I'm holding on to this because I'm going to end up making another generator. I need a generator as a part of my recipe for something else I have to build. Right now, wood is my biggest issue. So I'm going to go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make my wrench, and then I'm gonna make a axe. Bam, wrench. See that? Sexy. Guess I'll make a stone one for now because I don't have any bronze. I don't have exactly enough sticks to get it done. So I'm gonna go get some lumber. Thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully we'll be rocking and rolling with our wind turbines in the next episode. Laters.